Finally here, and it's like it's actually happening. It's not quite actually talking, having a general conversation.
English.
It's because it's now like structured and we're being filmed and we have to do it in a particular order. But then I suppose we'll get used to it, won't we? So we're talking about Nellie and Dove because that's why we're here, and we're talking because it's called Nellie and Natter. The podcast is Nellie and Natter, and we thought we'd start a podcast about fashion and what we do in the shop, and about us,
About being a woman.
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 And about
Woman.
what it's like to run an independent business
Yeah.
that not everyone knows about, but everyone's gonna know.
Yeah, girl.
So that's what the first podcast is about. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So who are we? So I'm Florence, and I am Nellie and Dove's shop manager.
Yay! Everyone clap for Florence.
A round of applause. And who are you?
I'm Poppy. It feels so weird, like, introducing myself.
It's odd, isn't it?
I don't even know what to say. I'm Poppy. I work at the shop. I am technically the owner's daughter. Yeah. And I work at the shop.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Blank.
I serve.
Drawn blank. What do you do at the shop, Poppy?
Yeah, that's like you're interviewing me.
What are we paying you for?
Well, what did I do today? Well, served customers, did some gift wrapping. I went in the loft a few times, tried to sort out the lights because, guys, lights.
This whole setup is incredible.
Oh, yeah, these lights. Oh, I went up to the loft twice today.
Oh, I'm sorry,
You meant the other lights.
Yeah.
You meant these lights. I meant the other lights. Lots of lights.
Yeah, there's lots of lights.
That was fun.
It was on a timer. We're trying to get the window display lights
Yeah.
on. I feel like we've really gone on a tangent here.
Oh, my God, see? I told you we go on a tangent. Spencer's tangent. Oh, another thing I think we should mention. I'm your niece and you're my auntie.
Yes. So we are related by blood.
By blood.
So the owner of the shop, Helen, is my sister-in-law. So
My mum.
Poppy's mum.
My mum.
So she is married to my brother.
Yes.
And then we have Poppy's sister, Bonnie, who is just keeping an eye on us all.
Behind the scenes.
Making sure that we're sticking to everything that needs to be said. And if, like, right now, obviously we've gone on a tangent, but yet she still hasn't said anything.
This is not on the script, guys.
Come on, move along. So we're just free flowing at the moment, and I'm pretty sure that Bonnie's okay with that right now.
She's smiling. She's got a thumbs up.
So it's okay.
She seems happy.
Okay, so shop. We've spoken about ourselves. We also work with Cynthia and Jane.
Yeah.
They're both amazing.
Oh, love them.
Cynthia does window displays, the beautiful window displays that you might see on our social media.
Yes.
Which we're trying to sort out the window lights because it goes off when it's dark because of the time the clock's changing.
Tangent
Again. Anyway, so we're trying to do that. It's just ridiculous at the moment. And then Jane does the merchandising.
She's amazing at it.
Incredible. Yeah. So we're a small team.
Very small.
But I'd say very powerful.
100%. We've all got our own strengths.
Very powerful.
Not sure what mine are, but we're not listing them, so it's fine.
We've all got strengths, but it's not an appraisal, so...
Not today, Poppy.
Not today. We'll do it another time. We'll
Good.
do your 6 months probation and we'll go...
Oh my God, 6 months probation. I think I'm only 1 month in. Let's not... Why are we doing a podcast?
Why are we doing it? So I think a couple of weeks ago we were talking about other ways to reach people, to get them to find out who we are and what we do.
Well...
I think we spoke for like 2 hours, didn't we, to come up with these ideas.
We were just chatting for hours.
Yeah.
Because we just talk for hours.
But we do work really hard.
Really hard, guys. Don't get us wrong.
Really hard. And then I think we stopped talking to actually do some work.
Not that we weren't doing work.
And then in the afternoon, I just said, I really want to do a podcast. And you were like, dun, dun, dun.
Me too.
And I just thought it would be a really good way to just expand and just do something new.
Yeah.
And actually have people that are on board, want to help, get it done.
Yeah.
And just talk, because I feel like, obviously, being a woman, we talk a lot. Definitely. It can't be helped. In the shop, we talk to customers all the time. That's just who we are.
Yes.
And actually, I feel like that's why customers like coming in, because they like to have a chat with us.
Definitely.
And talk about what they want. If they've got an event coming up, they always value our opinion. Yeah. They like to talk to us about anything. And then sometimes, actually, I feel like we talk to them as well about stuff that's going on with
about
us.
Our lives.
Like, oh my God, I can so relate to that. Yeah. And then it just sets something. And then you just start like a relationship with these customers, don't you? And just,
it's so nice.
You're on like first name terms.
100%.
And I don't know, you just kind of become friends. Yeah. Don't you?
I feel like when I first started as well, watching customers come in and just talking to you, and you're just like calling them by their first name, and I'm just here in the corner like, how does Florence know all these people? But it's because you create that rapport with them.
Exactly, which I feel is really important, because then 100%. Actually you have, the customers trust, and you respect each other. Yeah. They value your opinion. Yeah. And, we value their opinion, and we're always honest. Like, if there's something, we're not in it for like a sales pitch. Yeah. We're not salespeople. No. We're really honest. If we feel like something doesn't suit you or something's not the right size for you, then we'll say, actually, I think maybe we need to go down a size, up a size, or actually, I just don't think that works. Yeah. So actually, why don't you try something like this? Yeah. And then they'll go, I never would have tried that.
And you're like, well.
And it's like, well, that's what we're about.
Yeah. And then they just learn to trust you, I guess. Yeah. And
which I think
creates
great.
Off of that.
Mm-hmm. I've been here 5 years now.
Yeah.
And the shop's 7 years old.
Yes.
Or 7 years young.
7 years young.
Because we're still learning, doing new things, growing. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we've had many fashion shows.
Oh my gosh, we have.
Charity fashion shows. We just did one at the Yurt.
We should definitely do a podcast where we just talk about all of our fashion shows.
Yeah, there's loads. I think there's just loads that we've... We usually do them in the church. I think the first one...
First one was at the boxing hair.
That's it.
The boxing hair.
I wasn't here then.
No? Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't here then.
Oh my god.
So it was originally obviously just Helen, Jane and Cynthia.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So
oh my god, I didn't even know. Well, no. I should have known.
Well.
We
I
missed
was doing
you.
Other things.
That's why they've only gotten better, because you've come along.
Stop it. That's silly. Don't let the boss hear that. Honestly. Ridiculous.
I think that's probably a very good start, catch up, introduction. Everyone gets the vibe of what we're about. So I think let's sort of jump into our next section.
Well, hello, gorgeous people. It's me again, and just talking about our Nellie and Dove huge sale. I believe our last one was massive, and this one is massive. Just wanted to have a quick word and just show you lovely lots. We've gone for it. Massive sale. As you can see, lots of lovely, and again, put them in order, tops and shirts and trousers and dresses and long frocks. I am wearing one actually by Pearl and Caviar. This is gorgeous. It's an extra small, and I believe it's down to 150 odd quid.
From 280 or something like that. So anyway, up to
75% off, ladies and gentlemen, which is, some great savings going on here. So please, pop in and,
treat yourself to something.
Oh gosh. This
Bonnie is rolling her eyes because Poppy keeps smacking the microphone, and she's looking on there like, oh my god, it's shooting up on the sound.
I can just tell like you're like the tutting.
It's so funny.
It's like your baby. I'm so sorry.
Stop smacking the mic.
I'm just really into it.
Mine's really far away.
Yeah, you've got freedom to.
I have.
To be honest, why I'm doing so much movement anyway, I don't know. It's fine.
Okay.
So, next section. Threads of her story.
Threads of her story.
Exciting! So this is sort of where we discuss any shop stories, any giggles, anything about sort of what it's like to be a woman. I think this week we're just going to share some sort of shop stories, aren't we? And just have a bit of a laugh about some of the crazy things.
Shop stories.
That's happened.
Yeah.
So I feel like the first one, which is quite recent.
Oh my God.
Which is so funny. Basically, it's the garlic trousers story, guys. The garlic trousers story.
I can't, because, well, it still kind of shocks me.
Yeah. It's like I can smell the garlic, so my eyes are really watering.
So,
I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like it's in the room with us.
Someone had ordered a pair of trousers and then returned them like in less than a week. And as soon as we opened up the bag, it just smelled of garlic. And
it's so rough.
But
not just like a garlic, like thousands of garlic.
Yeah, it was like garlic powder.
Like, what were you saying, weren't you? How have they managed it?
So we had got a story in our head. We've come up with the fact, basically what they've done is they've tried on the trousers. Obviously they didn't fit, so they just put them on the kitchen table and just decided to throw garlic granules all over the trousers and just rubbed it in. That's what we were like. That must have happened, because how else can something smell so strong? But
it's
actually,
ridiculous.
I still don't know. So I did send the customer an email, a really nice email, because this never happens.
Nice.
This thing, it never happens.
This is the first time.
So this is the first time that something we had to kind of question and be like, we're not really sure how to go about this, because we could get them professionally cleaned and pay, the cost and whatever, or you can have them back, which is such a sensitive subject because nobody wants to do that. The customer or the person working in retail, it's not something that happens or is known, and it was just very uncomfortable. Anyway, they didn't reply. So we just kind of went, right, okay, well, let's just soak it in some was it white vinegar? I think we soaked it in that for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then gave it a nice cold wash, and it was fine. They came out fine, but
what an absolute palaver.
It was really awkward.
Yeah. It's just the smell as well. Like the whole shop started to smell.
The whole shop really stank. So I had to actually put it in a bag and tape up the bag
for
a bit until we could kind of work out what we were going to do.
It's so ridiculous though, isn't it? Like, why has that even happened?
I don't know.
I want to know how.
Because I find it like, if I go and try some clothes on, if I order something, try some clothes on, they don't fit, I'll put it straight back in the bag. Pretty much pretty much sort out the return there and then.
Yeah.
Get it done, get it sent off. I don't want it lingering around.
100%.
Because I think we do 14 days return.
Yeah.
For a full price item. So I mean, they were pretty quick. That's what we were trying to work out. But
so they can't have been, unless they had like a little kid or someone.
I don't know.
Running around with a bit of garlic in their hand.
Obviously, we'll never know, because the customer clearly was very embarrassed, and I totally appreciate that, because I was very uncomfortable sending the email.
Yeah. You worded it really well, though. So.
Thank you.
You did good.
So I really hope that doesn't happen again. Yeah, what else has happened in the shop recently? Obviously, Taylor Swift is in England. England. She's in England touring.
Hopefully she sounds better than that live. Crikey.
I did see the video when she was in Edinburgh.
Did you?
Oh my God, did you see it? Bless her, poor thing.
No.
Well, obviously it was really cold in Edinburgh, because it's been so cold, hasn't it?
What happened?
So she had a runny nose. And it's not like you can just stuff a piece of tissue in your...
Wait, what did she do?
Well, she obviously had snot running down her nose. So she just she was singing, but she made it really sexy. I must, honestly...
Okay, I need to watch this.
So we'll have to put like the video on or something, give credit to when we edit. But she just she was singing and did this. And then she just went... and was still making it really sexy. And it was like in her hand, and she just kind of did that. And then she was walking on like the catwalk bit.
What was she wearing?
And then her nose was going. And then she did that again. And while she was walking, you could just see this dangly bit of snot. She must have been so cold. I really hope someone in the crowd gave her a tissue. Be like, "Here, love, welcome to Scotland. Here's a tissue." Do you know? Like, surely. So she must have been absolutely freezing, because it was so cold last week.
That's so horrendous.
Yeah. But we did a reel, didn't we? We did a video.
Yeah, we did.
outfits.
Tay inspired. Do you know I had Swift and then I went inspired, so it's inspired.
Inspired.
Tay inspired reel.
Yeah.
We did a reel of all of her outfits. No.
Her playlist, was it from her Eras tour?
Yeah. No one hate me, but I'm not a Tay fan. I'm not a fan.
Hated.
We put her on. I put her on in the shop this
put her
afternoon.
on this
I'm
afternoon.
educating myself, guys, slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah. But yeah, we did it. Basically, we were doing a reel, weren't we? And we had our full-on clothes on. I think I had cowboy boots on.
We went for it.
I had Bonnie's ukulele on me.
Bonnie was there again.
Yeah, Bonnie was here again. Had a hat on, had my hair in plait. So I was going, proper country Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
And then
went all out.
Some customers came in, didn't they?
Yes.
And
perfect moment.
Because
it was a young girl, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a young girl, and she kind of knew instantly, didn't she?
Yeah.
She went
straight away.
Are you filming something to do with Taylor Swift? And we were like, we are.
How did you know?
Yeah,
she was like, this is how
Taylor Swift. Jesus, she walked in the room.
She went to a party, didn't she? They all had to dress up as Taylor Swift, and she showed us a picture.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, she showed us a picture. Oh, they looked so good. They looked
really good.
Really good.
But
yeah, it's just funny stuff like that, isn't it? That happens, and you're just like,
customers always relate, or they always find it funny. Like, we have so much feedback from.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, a customer that just came in earlier. She just, because I said, "Oh, we're making a video," and she said, "I love your videos."
Really?
Because obviously we haven't let anyone know that we're doing podcasts.
No, we haven't. We've kept it quiet. Other than people that have come in and guessed.
Yes.
One woman came in and guessed straight away.
She was so on it.
We were like, how did you guess?
She was like, you should talk about this. You should talk about this. It's like,
yeah.
Oh, great. Write it down. I get really upset, actually, if a customer spends a lot of money and I say, oh my God, you look lovely in that. Can you please take pictures? Or if they have an event coming up, can you take pictures so that you can put it on social media, or email us?
Yeah.
And then we can put it on social media, and they go, oh, I'm a bit shy.
It's so sad, isn't it?
It's like, we just love pictures. We just don't have many pictures of customers.
Literally.
In their outfits.
And they always look so incredible.
And they look amazing.
Yeah. I'm just like,
so please, if you have any outfits from Nellie and Dove, please take pictures and tag us in them.
That would be amazing. But no, I was going to say, like, talking about getting, emotionally invested in our customers, and we just do, don't we? Like,
we do.
A woman came back today and returned a dress.
Mm-hmm.
And
you were really upset about that.
I was so upset because 2 weeks ago, I was with her here helping. We put the dress, well, not we, she.
I love that you included yourself in that. We put the dress on and we loved it. So she bought it.
I didn't go in the changing room with her, guys. It's fine. Okay. Let's put that clear. She put the dress on and she just looked amazing, and like, I'm not crying.
Your eyes are so leaky.
Why? I swear, my eyes never leak, and today they've just been like draining. I'm just really upset about this customer.
You were so upset.
No, I actually, genuinely, I was, because she looked so good, like so good. Guys, I mean,
she bought a couple of other things as well.
Yeah, she bought a few other things
with a belt.
Yeah. I was helping her with the belts, and I know Mum, Helen, the owner.
I love that you call her mum, though. That's
I'm going to
really
call
cute.
her mum, guys. Get used to it. Sorry, but she is my mother. Yeah. Feels weird calling her Helen. I don't think she'd like me calling her Helen either. No. So, Mum, it is. But yeah, Mum's got that dress, and she's got a belt with it from the shop. So I was just saying to the woman, "Oh, try it with that belt. My mum's got this one." So she tried it. She really liked it, and then she says, "Oh, I'll have to check that my partner likes it." And it's like, why? Because you look so beautiful.
For all of us, when you hear the customer go, I have to check my husband likes it, I have to check my partner likes it. And you're just like, you just instantly know. And you're like, but you love it so much and you feel amazing in it, unless you're lying. But I mean, you look really happy when you're trying it on. And they're like, I'll have to check with my husband. It's like, girl.
Why? You don't need other people's opinions. And when she brought it back, she said,
my husband didn't like it.
She said my husband and family didn't like it. And I'm like, and
but
stuff
you loved
them.
It.
Regardless, I loved it.
Yeah.
I'm like, never mind them.
It was incredible because I was trying to look on the system to try and find when she got it, and you're like, oh, it was this day, and it's like, how do you know? It was like so memorable. just such a memorable day. Oh, that's the day I had to get my child from school from there. Exactly. It's like, how did you know that? But obviously it left, you know, like an imprint.
I remembered it, and then I went to Liverpool the next day to see one of my friends, and she said, do you like, she was asking me about working in a boutique, and she said, do you talk to the customers a lot? And I was like, well, yeah, literally yesterday I was helping. No,
can you imagine if you didn't? No, didn't talk to them at all.
Just stand there and watch them walk by.
You're gonna get that. Okay, great. I'll put that through.
But she not in that sense. But she just said, like, you know, what's your sort of, how do you help them? Like, how hands on are you?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Do you give them advice? And I just said, well, literally yesterday I was, you know, not dressing a woman, but essentially making an outfit for her. And then she bought it.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell her that she bought it back.
I know.
But, like, do you know what? You get so invested and so excited, and then, like, yeah. Then
especially because you spend that time with them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it could, I mean, it's part of the job, obviously. It's not something to complain about, but it's just something, you spend a couple of hours with that person, you make them tea, coffee, drink, literally, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, I love it. They're so happy. And then I have to check with my partner, and then they come back and it's like, it was a no. And it's like,
why?
It just, it's difficult.
It's so difficult.
Because obviously I just want to go, who cares? If you feel happy in it, you wear it. If you love it and you feel great and you feel like $1 million, you wear it.
Yeah.
But you can't.
Yeah,
you just obviously we're like accepting. We'll do returns. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Like we have no problem
today
with
we
that.
did it, and it was fine.
But it just makes us feel really sad as women when they're saying,
my husband, and it's
like
it.
Whereas like, it's like,
he's not going to look as good in it. So.
Yeah, like I'll go home and it's like, I'm going to try this on and I'll show Steve.
Yeah.
And he's like, he doesn't like it. I'm like, I love it. So.
And yeah.
I'm going to wear it.
I do it with Bonnie all the time. I go in Bonnie's room and I'm like, Bonnie, look. I'm wearing this,
like,
and Bonnie goes,
nah.
And I'm like, well, I love it.
Yeah. I do me. Yeah, I know it's difficult, but it's life.
That's what it's like working in a boutique. Mm-hmm. And
that's just how much we love our customers.
I think it is that though, genuinely. Like, if I hadn't have created such a rapport with this woman, 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have been sad that she brought it back. No. But she was so lovely and she was so nice, and I just thought, you deserve to have it.
Exactly. But hey,
that's probably
threads of her story.
Woo! I think next we'll have our little segment of behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. We were unpacking the...
What were we unpacking? We're unpacking these.
Yeah, these.
These, yes. These and the lights.
Boys. Roll it.
Oh my God, that's your laptop. Poppy, you could have broken that. You might have broken that. Don't cry. Quick, pick it up before you cry.
10-second rule. It's fine, guys. It's fine.
To insert the thick end of each support rod into a pocket on the corners of the socket. Oh no, that's not it. It says about support rods, but I think they're already in there.
They defo are,
aren't they?
How did they get in there?
Insert the thick end of each support rod into a pocket on the corners of the softbox. Oh, I just made a hole in my sock. I actually just made a hole in my sock.
Have you done that?
With my finger.
Pretty fiddly. Oh, well done.
But then...
What?
When all the rods are attached, fasten the Velcro, carefully screw in the bulbs from the base into the light head.
Yeah, so we need the bulb.
Which is...
Is it the standard 45W photofluorescent spiral daylight light bulb?
Could you say it a bit quicker?
Standard 45W photofluorescent spiral daylight light bulb. That was quite good. That was really good this time ago.
Standard 45-watt photofluorescent spiral daylight light bulb.
Oh. It's giving Mr. Poppy in Sparkle and Shine. You know when he goes through and he goes, night! See, this is where I worry that my clumsiness... I'm not sure. Come on. Light making? Completed it, mate. Trending Tapestries. So essentially, hot topics of the week, / maybe not of the week, just what we like.
What we like at the moment. Yeah, because it might not be hot to anyone else.
Yeah. Sharing our loves.
Yeah.
Of food, music, TV, fashion. Yeah. What are you watching at the moment?
At the moment, I have started part 3 of Bridgerton, but I've only watched first episode of part 2 of season 3.
Yeah.
Where, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
I doubt it though, because of the time frame.
Yeah, I feel like.
Where Colin and
Penelope.
Where they do's it for the first time.
They do's it.
Where they do's it for the first time. And it just brought me so much joy. Because throughout the whole season of Bridgerton,
yes,
they've always had something going on, and you could tell she instantly loved him. So just to see that finally happen,
it was a glorious moment.
And I mean, jeez, I'm glad I'm not an actor, because that takes some serious.
Imagine
I don't even know where you go from. Like, they didn't even seem nervous. They obviously they can't. They are so natural. But they obviously get on really well.
Oh, yeah. I think they've got a really good friendship.
And they're so lovely together.
Yeah.
And it just made me really happy. But obviously I've not seen the rest yet.
I know. It's so annoying. I can't talk about it because you've not watched it.
Well, I mean, I have seen, obviously, they do get married in the end, don't they? But I did see someone spoiled that for me on Instagram. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think that's the next episode, though. I don't think there is many spoilers from now on out.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's pretty self-explanatory, like this, what usually happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have to find someone to marry. I do find it very odd, though, that the women there to be displayed in front of the queen,
that's
who's
not
gonna
great. But she's Penelope is obviously trying to break that stereotype, isn't she? Because she's like, I'm not going to give up my writing just because I'm getting married. Like, that's not.
I know, but that's the other thing. How's that going to be broken with her being Lady Whistledown?
Well, you need to watch it, girl.
Like, how does that? Because I'm assuming they obviously get married.
You need to watch it.
How does he find out? Because he was like, if I find out, I'm kill her.
Oh my gosh, you need to watch it.
Okay, so what are you watching now that you've finished Bridgerton?
Thing is, I don't know what to watch now I finished Bridgerton. I'm at a loss, you know?
Have you watched Eric on Netflix?
No, but I need to.
Okay, because I've watched that and it's really good.
Bit of the Cumberbatch.
Oh, he's such a great actor.
Yeah, he is a very good actor.
You see him Doctor Strange, he's very slick, professional.
Yes.
Doctor.
Sexy.
He knows.
Yeah.
Very sexy, sexy element.
I think a lot of people think he's not.
I think he is quite sexy.
Well, so do I.
But in Eric, scruffy, doesn't know what he's doing, clearly an alcoholic, and he's just a bit of a mess. It's really good. Have you seen it, Bon? No.
No.
Very good. You got to watch Eric.
Okay, maybe that will be what I watch.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a bit of a YouTube galley though. But thing is, I love my podcasts, so I'll get in bed and I'll put on a podcast. Yeah. It's very rare now that I'll go to Netflix or Disney Plus. I know. It's weird because I normally am like, I can see Bonnie's looking very disappointed.
Wow, I'm going to disappoint Bonnie even more when I tell her what I am literally watching weekly now because I've caught up with it on Disney Plus.
It's not Grey's Anatomy.
The Kardashians.
Oh my goodness. Do you love Chloe?
I love Chloe.
Is she your favourite?
I love her.
Yeah, I can see that.
I feel like I can relate to her.
No, yeah, I feel like you give Chloe energy.
Just because of her, like, effort attitude.
Yeah.
Like, when she was speaking to her mum and her mum started talking about something, she was like, hold on, I need to muster up them. It's like, oh my God, that's just my energy. So it's like, yeah, I need to muster up that, like, giving, like, caring, you know? I just think she's really cool and I feel really sorry for what she's gone through. But I just love the Kardashians. So I've watched, where are we now? What season is it? 3? Season 3 has just come out.
Season 3? That was so early
Well,
on.
It's normally Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Oh, they've got a new one.
But this is the Kardashians.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And it's like 3 seasons or something. But I love all of them and I love how hard they work. And I've actually watching it and seeing, obviously Kim Kardashian gets a lot of stick
She does.
Whereas when you see her in this, she does not stop working. Like, she is, like, to the point where her family's like, you need to slow down because you're going to get ill. Like, they don't stop working. They have children.
Yeah.
Yes, they have nannies. Yes, they have chefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, very lucky. They're very fortunate with the family that they've grown up in, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you can, why not?
Yeah.
I just feel like they get such a bad rap.
They do.
Rap.
I feel like if the way you get famous is
Thanks, Bob.
from rap.
I just need to confirm which word was correct.
I think a lot of the reason they get a bad rep is because of the way Kim obviously first came about.
Mm-hmm. And she does speak about that in the show. So she's very like...
Who was it with? Was it with Kanye?
No. It was like a first boyfriend or something. I'm not sure who
that's so
it
rough.
was. But I mean, he was really sweet in it because a journalist had got the sex tape and found it and said they were going to put it on. I don't know if I'm allowed to use the word sex. So the journalist said that they were going to put it out or something, or it was seen on a Roblox. That was it, like a Roblox advert. So one of her children was playing the Roblox and an advert popped up of Kim and it was like, you know, click on this or something to see the sex tape or something, because he came up to it. It was on.
Oh my God.
And it was on the TV and it was just like, and she's like, oh, what's this? And she was like, oh my God, Chloe, come and see this. And then she tried to get hold of the journalist or whatever. Anyway, she told Kanye, and he actually flew over to where it was and literally surprised Kim with a suitcase of the hard drive. And he'd just taken it, so he'd obviously like paid him or something. Or do you, yeah?
Oh, you know.
And got the hard drive, which I thought, that's lovely.
That's a very good.
But then obviously afterwards
partner.
it turned quite nasty, and he was obviously not.
Yeah.
Very
Have
nice.
you seen the thing about, I don't know if it's their daughter, this whole like Lion King thing?
Yes, I did see that, and she was in The Lion King.
I mean, if we're being honest,
I can't remember her name.
did you watch the video of her singing? I think singing is too generous.
Isn't it North?
North.
Because it's Northwest, isn't it?
Brilliant, isn't it?
I mean, what an amazing opportunity, but
Guaranteed so many children would have auditioned. That's capabilities were so.
yeah.
And then
It was only for that show, wasn't it? It was only for that stage.
yeah, but I think it is a huge thing. Like, I feel like I just really want to say, guys, I just love Sabrina Carpenter.
She's doing amazing, actually.
Oh my gosh.
I'm loving
She's
Sabrina.
literally sprung out of, I mean, for me, not nowhere.
Okay, I was going to say, where did she come from? Because all of a sudden I saw her on TikTok and Instagram with her shows at...
Okay. Well, so me, my age, I'm 20, guys, for anyone that doesn't know. She was on Disney Channel, Girl Meets World. A banging show.
Okay.
It's one of those like Jessie, Liv and Maddie. You probably don't know. Are you too old for that?
Wow. I'm never too old. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
so yes,
see,
I am.
okay, so proving my point.
It's how you were still stuck to your point. Are you too old for that?
I didn't mean it in a You took it offensively. I didn't say it.
You don't know how I took it.
I do now.
Okay.
But no, she comes from that. So she did like lots of acting. I think she did other movies like Babysitter Thing, or she's essentially an actress. Yeah. And then now a singer. But oh my God, I just think her songs, they are summer vibes.
I love her outros.
Yeah.
That she was doing. Very cool.
The one at Coachella
That was brilliant.
for
With
the-
Saltburn.
Yeah, with Saltburn.
Who hasn't
Have
watched
you seen
Saltburn?
the new music video?
Please, please, please.
Yeah, with
No, I've only seen like little clips, but I've not actually watched it. But I love the vibe. They must have had such a good time.
I don't think he's a very attractive man, but in that video,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah. Okay. We know that Poppy would.
I would, guys. I would. I would. Would you not? Probably not, actually.
I don't. How old is he? He might be too.
I don't know.
Might not like an older woman, as you say I am.
You are taking that as though.
Hey, I got asked for ID the other day for a Red Bull, okay? I went to get Jane a Red Bull from the shop and she was probably 19. She's like, have you got any ID? And I was like, oh my God, you've made my day.
I feel like we should say how old you are now because...
I'm 32.
So like...
I think I'm 32.
Should not be ID'd.
So I shouldn't be ID'd. But I was.
Because what's the thing? Think 25.
Yeah.
So if they think you're 25,
yeah.
they have to ID you. So essentially, she thought you were what? 20, 25.
Yeah.
See?
I literally came back to the shop skipping. I was like, Jane, guess what? It was amazing. She's like, oh, bravo.
I've heard Florence tell that story 3 times today.
3 times. In one day. I can't believe I've not told anyone else.
And you didn't tell it yesterday?
Didn't tell it yesterday.
Oh,
to
crazy.
Everyone. Yeah.
I feel like we've probably covered our trendy tapestries this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good. It was a brief.
So how we're going to finish this podcast is our checkout section, which is a nice little play on words of what would we check out from Nellie and Dove this week?
This week.
Yeah.
Probably these little beauties here.
Oh, definitely.
From American Dreams.
American Dreams.
We're both wearing the cardigan.
We are.
Lolita.
Lolanda.
Cropped.
It's Lolanda.
Lolanda cropped.
Oh, no.
Is it not?
Mine's Cornelia.
Oh, mine must be Cornelia too.
Cornelia cropped cardi.
Because we're the same.
I'm wearing the size medium.
Yeah. Oh, I've got the large on.
Right.
Who knew? Size. You have no idea.
Not us.
Brands and sizing. You just got to try it on.
Do you know what,
be
though?
A size 8.
I feel like we do. We just chuck on anything.
Yeah.
Like,
make it work.
Make it work, definitely.
But
and
yeah,
then, can't lie, these bad boys.
Oh,
you're getting my burger on my socks in.
like the burger socks.
We're going for that camera. Well,
so these bits here at the bottom, your sole.
The sole.
They are made out of tyre. Recycled tyre.
Really cool.
Tyre.
Recycled tyres, guys. So if you want to be wearing nice, good shoes, recycled tyres. Flabulous.
They're the shoes.
Yeah.
That we've got this season that are new.
Yeah.
They're selling quite well, actually.
Loads of different colours.
You have to go up a size. Did you find you had to go up a size in those? Or?
Well, so I'm a 6
Yeah.
and these are a 6, but I don't know
Okay.
if you can... I mean, viewers won't be able to, but can you see like my big toes there?
Did you try the size up to see?
No.
Or you're quite comfortable with that?
I tried 5s on when we were filming the promo video.
Yeah.
And then I thought 5s are far too tight.
Yeah.
So I got 6.
Okay.
But they work for me quite well.
Okay. Because they do recommend to go up, like,
yeah.
I think, a half a size.
Yeah.
So it's probably best, like, if I'm a 7 and I tried an 8 and it was fine, but actually in some of the shoes, a 7 was good. So this is the thing with sizing.
You just have to try it.
You've just got to try it on. So
definitely. But yeah, I think that's probably what I would check out this week.
Yeah.
My shoes.
And they are perfect for weddings or fabulous events. Flabulous events. Because you can't wear, if you're going to a wedding, you can't really wear trainers. It's not really appropriate. And you don't want to wear heels because not many people wear heels these days.
Yeah.
Kill your feet. Just don't want to wear them.
They're perfect.
Those, perfect.
Really nice.
Yeah.
But
you haven't got to waste your time painting your nails.
Exactly. I think these are the Nana pair. Mary Jane, Nana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's probably our first podcast.
Is that our first podcast?
Wrapped up. So thanks for listening, guys. If you're on YouTube, give it a little like, subscribe.
Oh my God, yeah, we have to do that, don't we?
Yeah, we don't know what we're saying. This is my knowledge from watching loads of podcasts.
Okay, well done. Keep going. I'll just sit here.
I feel like it's, if you're on Spotify, follow. Give it a like.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, subscribe. Give it a little thumbs up. Drop a comment down below if you enjoyed it. I'm trying to think what else.
Or if you didn't, because we love that. Any comment is just great.
Yeah, anything.
We don't care.
Even if it's a disastrous, hateful comment, go for it.
Yeah. Oh my God, we had so many of them. That's probably a different story.
What? For next pod. For the next pod.
I'll tell you next time.
Yeah. Yeah, stay tuned to find out.
That's brilliant.
And let us know what you guys would check out from Nellie and Dove this week as well. Woo! Thank you so much for listening, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.